I guess, higher order abstract syntax trees. That's what I'm like really interested in working with. So I guess since a pickler is allows you to pickle and unpickle a value of type A. And I have no idea what that means. I think that means that pretty sure they operate on trees.
Really a hyper-realistic audio technology. Where they animate nothing along with this dynamic sound that is
Does it work with like ultrasound? Does it work with ultrasound? And like read the ultrasound like reflected through the surface or something?
it just allows you to create audio sources.
Oh, I see. So
if you were to remodel this whole place and then set an audio source all the way down here that you hear the echo throughout the
okay, so yeah, I guess that would but I mean that would let you just basically like recreate 3 dimensions of sound, right? Or
yeah, you don't need you wouldn't need surround sound to hear the surround sound. You just need regular headphones
okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I think they're gonna do it with like VR. Really wonder how that works.
No, I assume there is one. Yeah, click on the
I think we can like I know like MIT came up with like a technology that allows like Wi-Fi radio waves to be like reflected off surfaces in a room and like pinpoint. I don't know, it's like pretty scary what they can do with that. And then like the more spectrum, the more spectra that you combine, like the more accurate it gets. And then you can like map that to another thing and do whatever you want with it.
would make looking around generally a boring place to play. It's not too expensive though. I was actually thinking maybe we should get it before they hike up the price and realize that some people actually want it. Within, next couple months now. But like a year from now, there could be like black audio where it's like $2,000.
I guess that works, so I guess I can start on an application. Like, finally. An example application. So basically set up the, well, these are the models. This is the pipeline. So I've just basically got like a vertex descriptor here. Oh well, I'm just gonna try and make it work. I've like spent so much time working on something that I haven't even implemented yet. So I don't even know if it would be like that. I don't even know if I would really want to use it the way that I want to use it anyways. But the thing that I really do want to do is define like models in these XML files that I can like combine and recombine. So for example, I guess I could have, I'm going to create a new file. Oh, yeah. Create one called cubes. And what I would like to do is like take an object, just like a basic object, and be able to like use it once, like declare it once here, but then like easily, like say maybe I would have like, so just like a regular like cube mesh, and then maybe I would have like a object, an object group basically, but it would just be, I'm just gonna go with an object because that's how I have the XML set up, and so I would just call it like cube lattice. And then I guess, well, I need to change these to read ID, because that's what they're called now. And then I could have like another mesh in here. I guess I'll just call this like ID. Well, this probably is not how I would do this, I guess. I would like to just be able to parse the object, right? And then, this is kind of a dumb example, I guess, but just to like exemplify what I'm trying to do with the XML, like I would like to be able to like parse this just as like an object with an ID with like no information about it. And then like in one of the controllers, I would basically like instantiate it. And where is that controller at? It's right here. So I would like read, so pick a device in the library. That's not the cube controller though. Sometimes I wish I wasn't so smart, and I guess that sounds stupid, because it does sound stupid to say that. But then I wouldn't even try to like parse the XML like this. I wouldn't even know that like I could use functional programming like paradigms to do that. I wouldn't even like bother to look up a prism or a lens. Use the shaders. Hey, I'm actually writing some graphics instead of parsing XML. So this will be interesting, because I haven't done this in forever. Just kind of sad. I don't have a job, and I try to allot 100% of my free time, or really more like 60% of my free time to programming. It's like somehow I only get like 20 hours a weekend, and it's not for like lack of wanting to try. Might be for lack of willpower. Alright, so parse the XML. Got that. What does that return? That returns a nothing. Doesn't return anything. What do I do with it? Okay. Oh, it's got a nodes accessor on it. So we're going to basically get some objects for the pipeline. We're going to get like a vertex descriptor. So we're going to add a vertex descriptor here. And what else do I need? Vertex descriptor, I need a render pipeline descriptor. And I guess I really want this to be on the oh, so check out this really cool paper on Haskell about pickler combinators. That guy. I mean, oh, the other thing that I wanted to look up was continuation monads, and I think I know how to use them, but it's so different than object-oriented programming that like it's hard to even like think about it. And I mean, it's fairly easy to just get like the monads and stuff. And of course, I'm not like programming in Haskell, but a lot of these concepts carry over when you try to do Swift. Or when you want to do functional Swift. Yep. Yeah, I should probably just go ahead and sign in here now. Oh, maybe not now. Anyway, anyway, this is a really good book, and it seems to be freely available. I downloaded it on the internet. Didn't really look for it very hard. It found me, and it's a pretty awesome book. Got these HOAS and FOAS things, the higher order abstract syntax and parametric higher order abstract syntax. This stuff is like really powerful if you can manage to like work with it. And this is what I was like hoping to. I don't know. The stuff that I was doing with XML was like more similar to this than it is anything else. It's more similar to like working with syntax trees than traditional XML parsing. Sorry, it's been a very long night, or going on. Yeah, I'm like stuck right now. I can't leave because I don't have a car. The story of my life. Like everything would be so much better if I just had a car. That's it. but it's really just not meant to be. Let's see here. I gotta say, I really love Roanoke, man. There's like all this like cool stuff. Like starting to be like a lot of like developers in the area, and like it's pretty cool. A lot of remote people. But the availability of remote jobs seems to have gone down. Oh no, it's more of like a graphics engine. Now, yeah. If you'd asked me like 2.5 years ago, like, would you ever write your own graphics engine? I would tell you, hell no. Would never do that. It sounds so dumb. Like, why wouldn't you just use one that like already exists? But Metal is so cool that I decided, like, hey, maybe there's an opportunity for me to do it. And mine has a really cool name. It's Spectra, which is like based on Metal. And it uses lenses in functional programming. Lenses and prisms like are, you know, tangentially related to spectra and spectrum, and which is related to metal. Yeah, like this spectra of various metals. It's like the whole like point behind the brand name, I guess. Not really a brand name. I mean, I seem to be pretty good at branding. Except for my personal brand, which is horrible. I mean, I'm not helping anything. Alright, create a cube controller, and it probably put it in the wrong target, but we'll see. Let me go and like pull this up on the other thing. I'm gonna pretend like I'm coding this super fast, but I'm absolutely not copying from the other from the other open file. No. This really could be like the coolest library ever. It's got a good name. The code's not horribly bad. It could be functional. I really like, I mean, I was looking at these, so there's this really good group on GitHub called TypeLift, and they make a library called Focus. Let's see, what is that? What are these operator things? Let's see here. There's another, yeah, typelift/operatics. And now this is a list of operators, and there's a Swift file, and it gets included in other projects, but it doesn't really actually do anything except find the operators. That's basically all it does. What am I doing? Let's see. Oh yeah, I wanted to explain some of these operators. I mean, they look really cool. Like, it's just, and I took some time last night to study them and go over them. I'm like trying to like study this and study like new forms of math and but this would be really useful if I can like begin to understand what it's all about. And I mean, apply. I mean, that's an easy one. Everybody does apply. I mean, you give it a function, and you give it a value, and it plugs value into the function and returns the other thing. Compose, that's easy. And thrush is like the opposite of apply. And then there's extracts. I guess it just extracts a value from like a lifted type. Makes me want to listen to that NASA song. Lifted, something. Let me pull it up. It's an awesome song. There it is. Featuring Kanye West. I could probably listen to this song on loop just for like forever. Oh. Alright, yeah, replace and replace the right, replace the left. Fmap, imap. I'm not sure what imap is. I think that's a bifunctor or something. I know this is the contrafunctor. It's called contrafunctor, you know, after the 1980s video game, basically. They just needed a really badass name. So with contramap. It might have something to do with like math terms or something. Oh my gosh, look at this stuff right here. Maybe not right there. Right here. See, this one's not so bad. IX continue is the continuation monad, indexed by the result type R. It's not that bad. You get down here to like IX state, and it's like, oh no, this one's still not that bad. Okay. You go to IX store. This is where it gets fun. No, still not that bad. Starting to get there. In the index store comonad transformer. That's not that bad. This is the next one. IX multi-store. I think. No, there's one that says like algebroid, like co-algebroid. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, I have no idea. I know I read that earlier. Co-algebroid. Here's a paper on balanced co-algebroids.
Everybody knows what those are. How could you not know what a balanced coalgecoid is? Oh my god. I love this stuff because like it doesn't matter like how much I soak up, like I can just like keep soaking it up. And like it doesn't ever like I don't ever feel challenged by math. I mean, you could give me like math tests or whatever and I'll probably fail them. I probably couldn't write the proofs out, but like I don't ever feel challenged by like I mean like there's some like stuff with notation that's really dense and it would take me a while to like understand the notation, but I can usually like combine that with the context and just kind of like I don't know. I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, but I mean I really like doing it. I never realized I was so talented at it. I always knew I was kind of good at math, but like I didn't have, like and I'm not like yeah, I'm not a math virtuoso, but I mean go ahead and pull this stuff over here. You know what else we're going to need? A cube. I really am excited about when like this just, see I guess it would be a model, mesh I guess. Really excited. So like once I get this like framework together, I can start like putting this stuff. It's gonna be so awesome because it's gonna be like easy to define everything, like really quick to like you don't have to write like so much code. You can just flush it out in the XML, and then you get to use all these cool things. Look at all that math. Oh my god. And then you can and then you can go down here to where is it? Let's see, the rendering aspect of this project, which is really going to be really cool because it's based in functional programming, and like there's not too many like functional programming languages out there that are like first party, like they have like first party support, but like Swift does, and Apple's like transitioning everything over to Swift. I mean, well, I guess like technically F# has first party support, but it's not like with Apple, they always like focus all their energy into like just very tip, just like the tip of the. They focus all their energy into one point basically because Steve Jobs is a guru or something. But it's true. I mean, like they and they really know what they're doing with this like metal framework. Like they have control over their own hardware. Like although like I guess hardware isn't like so much of an advantage in rendering graphics. I mean, like all the hardware is limited to some degree because it's almost all of the like graphics hardware out there is like almost all of it's manufactured by NVIDIA, and then there's like a chunk of it manufactured by AMD. There's not really many other architectures out there, but there are a wide variety of cards. And my point is, like, Apple, like, they have like total control over like how their graphics cards are set up, and they have total control over how the frameworks take advantage of the hardware. So I'm just like kind of imagining there's like some optimizations that Apple can do that apply to all of their hardware products that the Kronos group won't be able to do with Vulkan, or like I don't know. And I'm really excited about Vulkan too. I mean that's pretty exciting. This is real. I guess, do I need this thing? I guess so. I don't know. Maybe I need it, maybe I don't. Who knows? I don't really know what it is. But I'll take it. I can't even, like... This song is so awesome. I wish I could share it with you guys. But I can't. Probably rap along. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna copy all the things. I'm just trying to, like, flat out, like, I don't know. I really need to go ahead and sign up for this stuff. Just get a job? So let's be honest, I'm not going... Why can't I do this stupid lens and prism stuff? It's like, it should be so easy. But it's not. It's so foreign. It's like one of those things where, like, I feel like I would be a lot better off if I had just, like, started fresh. Or, like, man. What was I doing? Oh, I need to parse the model iOS stuff. What do I call that? Get the metal parser. Do I have another parser? Oh, yeah. I'm just not gonna worry about that right now. I'm just gonna set this up. I'm just gonna look straight ahead. This is a pretty cool comic. So, do you guys know much about like graphics and stuff? Like OpenGL and Metal? So ridiculous. Meticulously planned this fucking... It's like graphics design. Like, and then it just didn't even... This music... Yeah, I haven't used OpenGL either.
But I really like metal. So I was just wondering if you kind of like knew what I'm doing some like real basic stuff here. I mean, I'm not doing anything at all really. I'm about to get some stuff rendered on the screen though, so there's that. I mean, not, it'll probably be like 3 hours. It'll be like a tantalizingly amusing ride. This isn't funny, Xcode. Where the f is my storyboard? Aw, come on. This is ridiculous. Ah. I love Swift though, I really do. It's an awesome language. I almost don't even want to work with Ruby anymore. That's how good it is. I started working with a strongly typed language, and I'm like, oh, this is like awesome. Except for the part where I understand generics, like if they're there, but like I don't seem to want to like reach for generics when I'm like designing stuff, and I make like a lot of stupid mistakes just because like I'm like, okay, I need a class. I'm like, all right, like call it class foo, and then I'll put like an object on here like bar boo. It's a string. And like I just don't make the connection that like this should really be like a generic. I had a car right now. I've been wearing the same shirt for like 2 days. Ugh. I haven't. Um, it's pretty bad. But like, if like seriously though, like, if I had the opportunity to work like literally 12 to 16 hours a day, I would be able to do it. But like, there's just always these little things that like distract me from like actually getting to work on anything. And it's stupid. I mean, I should like, I'm like plenty good at distracting myself. But all right, render pipeline descriptor. Why is this taking so long? It's gonna be really hard to like launch like a really cool like graphics framework if I can't get this design to work. Oh. Well, like I am kind of interested in learning OpenGL, but I like Metal because it's more flexible. It's like it's a little more flexible, and it basically does. I mean, it also does compute stuff. This is a really good idea. Could probably do Delaunay triangulation with a compute shader. You probably need like a 3D spatial index though. It's like so frustrating.
It's like I just can't get to the point where I can actually like implement that. But even though like I know I can, not that it like not that it really matters. It's like nobody knows like what that is, anyways. Really, I should probably have that in. So yeah, I just want to. If I could do like one thing for a year, it would just be like have like um no restriction on my schedule and like just 100% free time and no transportation problems and 100% free time to just like study math and graphics and probably wouldn't even care if I talked to anybody as long as I could go to like meetups and stuff. That would be pretty cool. I'd say like that would be it. Like you could put me in jail and like give me like math papers and I would be like I'd be like, all right, this is awesome. I mean, not really, but they don't let you do drugs in jail. I don't do drugs. Yeah, those are not optional. They are not optional. Okay. This is so ridiculous. Ugh. How do I like? Oh my gosh. This like project started out with like just like a god awful XML parsing like design. Like you'd say it was like intentionally bad. Just I don't think I have any more of it left. But we went through a couple different iterations of XML parsers. I tried to do everything on like class methods. Like at first, I was like basically trying to just like do like the quickest thing like possible, and
If I can find it, I don't know.
What kind of squirrel are you giggling?
Squirrel controls.
Oh. All right. What do you mean it has no initial? Oh. Vertex.
Let me copy these into notes. That way. I'll hide them later. You actually type in the
Although I set the end scale to be small.
what if it starts a line?
I just like don't believe this error.
Probably will.
It has no initializers.
At the same time, you get pretty low poly.
How could it not have any initializers?
If I set the end width to the same as the width, then it won't overthink. But because my end is small, and when you drive farther away, it slowly spreads the end spreads out.
Alright, vertex. Sorry about this, guys.
You want to follow the free package, get it? Get it. You gotta get it. That's gonna have so much I need in this second.
This should be like so easy. Vertex descriptor, what is the ID? What is the string? It's so hard. Default pipelines. Good gosh. I love this song. What is it? Tessellated. But did you tile the planes? Oh shit. Vendor pipeline. pipeline. What is that called? Oh, I've got it like right over here. I'm looking right at it because I'm an idiot. No, I'm not. What? Oh, it's a node. It's a node. Injector. See, I should just be able to call generate on that. Or I guess I should hang on to the node. Well, I'll just
It's just a matter of having shading without shadows.
need to pass it like a. Hmm. Got those two things. Um, Here's the injector, iOS injector map, nodes. So basically, I just need to use this one. Remember that one. Oh. Oh. Oh, here we go. This is really interesting. That was fun times. Had nothing to do with drugs, I'm just saying. Did not get this guy to calm down. Like the scariest experience in my life. I have to have one of these. Should probably be in another class, actually. There's like one thing in particular. So where is it? Not that one. Sorry guys, this is like off topic. I'm just like saying. really scary. There it is. What? So that was like the first time that I guess I instantiated that. Generate.
I think we have like lunch time and stuff, but still pointless. Still long man really trying to. Yeah, I think I've ever seen this like jump through the distance. Do you have like a magnetic movement system? Or like magnetically pulls the character towards objects that you land?
That I could very smartly use
I think it's like the polarity, like the
It's like, it's like really fast.
birds have these like magnetic particles in their brain. They have like these. They're actually nano molecules. They're like a buckyball with like a iron piece, particle of iron inside them, and especially at the. I guess it gets drawn to like the North Pole or I guess the South Pole, depending on which is like negative or. Yeah, I guess negative.
You should look at the tutorial on raycasting because that seems to be how everyone does it. Yeah. But then you could just cast layers to the whole thing and hit them for instance, and then just like direct the lighting around it. But also if you tried to like if you like adjusted it properly, you could try to lock out the edge and then you have to really try to go off. But other than that, you can just like stay forward and let it be pulled to the right position. I think you can do it.
No,
Not a real animation, just like dropping it off.
It's like one of those things that like I didn't get because I never used the API. To like create everything anyways, so that it gets, I don't know, it automatically gets added into the,